What's up, Sparkman family? It's your boy Sparkman. Today, I'm bringing you another, card you should be buying now, but in the market. And first up, we have here Crimson Dragon, and I have Crimson Dragon on here because it's going to be a very viable card in the future. It has a good effect. It does good things. It just doesn't see that much play right now, but eventually, in the future, when we have even more synchro support, because we're always going to get synchro support, especially this type of synchro support, this card will be very viable in the future. It's going to be very much used, and I do think that the price point it's at right now is actually on the cheaper side of things for a QCR. Now, with that being said, I have also seen a lot of sites like eBay or even shop locals selling this one for 80 bucks. If you can grab a copy for 80 bucks, 100% pick it up. $80 is a steal. If you get it lower, buy it now. Immediately. Now I have number 39 on this list, not because hey, it's used all the time, and in some decks it is used, but also it's the ultimate rare from OTS pack, and a very popular rarity amongst Yu-Gi-Oh fans in the community. For $8, $7, can you really go wrong with getting yourself a copy of this one? I personally don't think so. So, for me, this was a quick pickup for myself, and yeah, you can't go wrong with the price point at $8, right? So, another OTS card that's going down in price that just came out, Exodia. I mean, listen, it's a collector type of card for an ultimate rare copy for this price point. Can you, like I said, can you really go wrong at these price points? No. These are really cool cards to get to add to your collection at a very cool rarity, right? And again, very cheap, so pick them up while you can. Same with Junk Warrior. Junk Warrior is another one. For the QCR, it's down in price, $13 or $14, with shipping. Again, you really, I mean, this is like a no-brainer for some of these. It's like, pick them up now because you know that the return might be there in the future for some of these cards, because again, there are a collection piece to it. It's main character cards of shows, whether it be Zexo or 5Ds. It's good cards to pick up at a low price point. Red Eyes Black Dragon, the Ghost Rare, has just been dipping ever since it came out, but that's been most Ghost Rares that have come out in the recent Yu-Gi-Oh years, just because the Ghost Rares that come out now aren't the same type of quality as the older Ghost Rares. But with that being said, this is Red Eyes. This is an OG card printed as a Ghost Rare. It's always going to have value. Later down the line, it's always going to exceed its value that it is now. So why not pick it up at this price point, 60 bucks, than trying to pick it up for so much more later down the line? Pick it up now while you can. You don't want to miss out on these amazing prices, especially when the market for a lot of high rarity cards are down right now. And again, these are the ones that you definitely should be picking up just for collector purposes, collection item, and just for you to have, right? So again, Dark Arm Dragon, Mr. Dad right here. This is the one to get as well. A really cool collection piece, down in price. You can get one for Marley Plate at $24. Holy moly, $24. I mean, Near Mint goes for $31. Might as well spend the $6 more, $7 more, whatever it is, and get yourself a Near Mint copy. But wow, I mean, again, a good cards, Ghost Rare cards. Yes, I know it's the newer type of Ghost Rare, but for this price and for the way it looks, yeah, 100% get it. Yeah. Fusion Armament. I think this card will be a very viable card in the future, and I've seen people start using this card as well in their decks or their side decks. And listen, the price has gone up here and there, but it's also come back down into the realm of QCR realm, which is very cheap. With that being said, get it while it's cheap. Now, one thing I will say about QCRs before I move on as well is that I do believe October will be the last time they print QCRs, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But I think that last set, the water set that's coming out in October, could be our last seeing or viewing of QCRs. If QCRs go beyond that, I think QCRs are here to stay, and that might be an issue for other rarities like Starlight Rare and everything like that moving forward, because we might not see that rarity moving forward. That might actually bump up Starlight Rares going forward. But with that being said, if QCRs are done, this copy might actually go up as well. So get it while it's cheaper, because again, yes, you can probably get the other copy for $2 or $1, but why not get the high rarity card for a cheaper price point right now? we have here Cosmic Quasar Dragon. It's actually a really good card. I know a lot of people don't actually, look at the effect, look at these things because it's not really used right now, but it's actually a good card. It does have later, viability in the realm of the community of playing these cards in the synchro decks and everything like that. So I mean, for a QCR being at this price point, and also, I think it is a collection piece for Signer Dragons. If you collect Signer Dragons, this is like a nice, cool Signer Dragon to have, especially a cover card for Duelist Nexus. So, really awesome here. And again, this was selling at a very high price point when it first came out, has gone down greatly in value. So, yeah, cool pickup right there. If you're an Altergeist fan, this is the only high rarity Altergeist card there is out there. And again, for this price point, can go wrong, $13. And Altergeist is a fun rogue deck. I see a lot of people playing, Altergeist just because for the hell of it. It's just really cool to play. And they are a fan of the deck. So if you can grab yourself a copy for really cheap right now, and I think you only play one Admenia in an Altergeist deck, or at most two. So $26 for 2 high rarity copies of this, it's really good, right? So can't go wrong there. Now, I was looking at the Rarity collection, I was looking at the lower end of stuff as well, and I saw MST QCR at $6, $7. Something seems off about that with me. Sorry about that. Something just seems off about that. Some of these cool cards that, actually have play in decks, and is like a older sense of a card so you could add to your collection, should be higher in price in my opinion, but for $6, $7 for this, yeah, might as well pick one up. I mean, you can't go wrong at that price point as well. So with number 60 as well. Number 60 is actually a card that is actually used in many extra decks as well, so can't go wrong there. I put Rescue Rabbit here just for fun. It's $2. I mean, might as well pick up the little guy. Look at him, so cute. $2 for Rescue Rabbit. I mean, the plushes go for so much. Might as well pick up the QCR to go with it. TG Hyper Librarian. I do see this card being used here and there in some extra decks. So, I mean, for the most part, for $2, if you can get yourself one of these, I think it's the highest rarity of TG Hyper Librarian I've ever seen. So, if you can get yourself one of these, it's actually a pretty nice copy to get. Again, $2. Pop Duality, $6. $8, what is it, $9? So you really can't go wrong. Again, these are good copies to get for really cheap, and the pot cards are always so amazing. I love them. Chef's kiss. Nightmare Unicorn. I mean, another good Link monster out there in the Rarity collection zone. $3, $4 for it. I mean, can you really complain at that price point? You can't. I mean, you just can't. If you're a Blackwing fan and you play Blackwings, again, another rogue deck, but really cool rogue deck. I know a lot of people that play Blackwings. One of my best friends play Blackwings. So if you like Blackwings, this is a really good copy to get for $2. I mean, I'm not sure if it's used in Blackwing deck, but if you can grab it for that price, I mean, again, you're not complaining. You're really not complaining. Reasoning. I put Reasoning on here because, well, we have Infernoids making some moves here in the next couple months. Reasoning is going to be one of those cards that is going to see play, or should see play. And for this card being so low right now, but you could see the steady increase starting to happen here. Pick it up while you can. It's a good copy to pick up. It's a cheap copy right now. 100% recommend it. And my last card on this buy it now list, and for the video, is Eldritch the Golden Lord. $4 for a QCR for the Eldritch baby, and it's gonna see play, I think, in the Whitewoods. I think that's what's its name. And that's the new archetype coming out soon. And this should see play with that deck or that archetype. So pick it up while you can at this price point. Very good price point for QCR, especially Eldritch. Like, Eldritch has always been such a good card. So if you can play Eldritch with anything and make it viable, make it meta worthy, you're gonna do some things. But that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please subscribe and comment. And from yours truly, Sparkman. We'll catch you next one. Peace out, YouTube.
I give my all, hey, just to save you, I give all of me.